Shomer Show. This is Guns of the Shomer Show, installment number 3. And in all the other videos where I've talked about this gun, I never can remember the name of it, but any other time I could ramble it off pretty easy. This is a Yugo N-PAP M70. It's imported through Century Arms. And this gun goes with us just about every time we go shooting. His AR and this AK goes with us just about every time.
The time that actually stands out to me, though, is we took this guy that was from Ireland, and so seriously, I mean, like, we didn't really know this guy either.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
just a random Irish guy that
I just wanted to shoot some guns.
Well, he was my kid's baby. Okay. My kid's babysitter. It was her best friend's daughter's boyfriend. Came over from Ireland, and anyways, I was picking up the kids, and he was all talking in this Irish accent. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, he just talks in a stupid Irish accent. That's just, he's being silly. But then the second time, it was like, this guy's still talking in a stupid Irish accent. I was like, are you from Ireland? He's like, yeah.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
So, anyways, like, you guys don't shoot a lot of guns over there in Ireland, and he's like, no, never shot a gun. And anyway, so I was like, well, come on over, let's go shoot one day. And he's like, okay. So anyways, we took him shooting, and
well, let's rephrase. It rained significantly. We took what used to be my wife's car out here, and it's all muddy and crap. We literally put all of our guns in this big blanket, and I towed them like Santa Claus all the way down the hill into this mud pit where the pond dried up. And anyway, it was a good little shooting area because it wasn't so windy.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we went out there and shot guns. And we let him shoot several guns, pistols, and all that stuff. But he forgot the magazine, like the most iconic gun, I mean, just that cool, banana-looking magazine. And he forgot it. And so we're over there like, yeah, well, if you want to shoot it, we'll load one at a time.
But it was funny because, the one gun that he really wanted to shoot was the AK. He's like, you guys got an AK?
Is that some AK-47?
Exactly, yeah. But anyways, tell you a little bit about this. This was another gun that out of the box really, and I don't know if it wasn't headspaced right or the dust cover is a little too short or what. But whenever you'd shoot off a round and then it would hang up. And
but that didn't start till later.
No, that was right out the box. That
Really?
was right out the box.
Oh, I didn't know.
So I got on YouTube and looked at stuff, and I didn't find anything. The only thing I could think was, see was like head spacing stuff, but it just seemed like everything was just a little too far up. So I got a file and filed down the hammer on this. And here, I'll open her up for you. And with the Yugos, you got a little button over here. But you push that down, this up, and there it comes.
If you want to show them, I'll hold it for you.
Okay. And then with this little button, you push it. Hold on. I can't do it with you holding it.
No. I was trying to make your job easier.
Mm-hmm.
But I made it.
All right. But you always got this little button. You got to push it to pull out the
You're probably
spring.
out of the camera, by the way.
But there's this little button right here. You got to push it to take the spring out. You also got to push it to get the dust cover on and off. But anyways, hopefully you guys can see. Well, let's take the bolt out too. That's dirty because I never clean it because it's an AK.
Oh my God! But still, man. That's ridiculous.
But right there, you can see where I filed down the hammer. And after I filed down the hammer, it started running really smooth.
Here's the problem.
Until I started having some trigger spring problems. And so I got on YouTube and looked up a bunch of ways to work on your trigger spring.
And I think the one you came across said to clean it.
No. It said leave it dirty, but get a pair of pliers and bend the hell out of your spring. But on this side, the spring wants to come over, and right now it actually is, but it's still been firing, okay? But anyways, I had to bend the spring, and since then I haven't had any problems. Like I said, it was a little rough getting out of the gate, but like any AK, you just got to beat on it for a while, and it starts working for you. I haven't needed a special tool other than a file and a pair of needle nose pliers to do anything to this. I've tried to take the fore end off, and I think it's a little bit canted in there because it kind of sits a little angled, but I've never been able to get the fore end off. I have been thinking about replacing it, but Century just come out with a different buttstock for these because these have a high cone on there, so you have a higher cheek wheel for like an optic, but it gives you the Yugo slap. It'll slap the piss out of you.
Well, I mean, but I remember when you first got this gun, I really enjoyed shooting it, and it was because the way you had this broke essentially, I guess, because when I first shot it, it was fine, and then you did your magic to it, and man, let me tell you, the thing was jacking me in the jaw just every time.
See, they make these for right-handed shooters, but I shoot left-handed. I'm right-handed, but I shoot left-handed. So I just turn the brake to the other way. It doesn't catch. So, but tightened all the way, that's the right way right there. That's the way, Shane would shoot it and it wouldn't have no problems. But then I was like, man, this is just breaking straight in my face. So I just push a little button.
It can be a little uncomfortable.
And then, just turn it, just the whole other way. And it'll stay. It'll turn just a little bit, but it never flies off or twists very much. So but when it starts slapping me in the face, I know I need to back around a little bit. But anyways, I have been thinking about getting a good brake for this gun. I got a C39 V2 on layaway. I found a really good deal on one at a pawn shop. It was $550, and they gave me 4 months layaway on it. So I'm like, Ruckus! So whenever that one comes around, I'll have another brake that I can kind of go back and forth between them. So, but anyway, Shane, he really wants to babysit this gun once the new one comes to the house. So
yeah,
so it might have to sit in his gun safe for a minute.
Let's see what it looks like. Get it ready.
And also another thing was the safety was really tight. And I tried doing this and doing that to it, and finally I just pulled it out like this and bent the hell out of it. And then bent it back in, and it's real smooth now.
But such a good gunsmith. I just torqued it until it worked.
But also this one has, and next time we do a shooting video, I'll show it.
Which needs to be soon.
Yeah. But let me set the hammer on it again. Okay, so the hammer's set on it like it's gonna shoot. There it goes. But anyways, if you push it up on safe, you pull the trigger. Nope. But if you go ahead and push the safety all the way up, it has a full auto safety in it. If you go all the way up, it'll set that trigger off again. But that's just a weird kind of out-of-date safety thing that they put on it now. Now they've fixed that problem. But if you look at it,
it's dangerous.
Let's see, this would be a good way to show it. But anyways, if you can see down in there, which I doubt you can, Shane's going to go do some camera stuff.
Oh, let me grab this flashlight.
Can you see it?
Whoop. You can kind of see it, just not very good.
Well, anyways, there's like a lip that goes down.
Yeah.
And anyways, that'll hit the back side of the hammer and set it off. But anyways, now they've took that little lip off there and it won't do it no more. But anyways, I think it's kind of cool too because it came with the cleaning rod, which I've never used. Which kind of a cleaning rod on an AK is kind of silly, but anyways, it's kind of cool. They got some cleaning rod with it. They took the grenade sights off whenever they imported them though, because these all came with grenade sights, originally in Yugoslavia. But that's it. This is the Yugo M-PAP M70 imported through Century Arms. And this is Guns of the Shomer Show episode 3, or installment 3.